welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. Thank you so much if you are a returning subscriber, and if you're not yet subscribed then it would be amazing if you could go ahead and click on that little red subscribe button down below. For today's video I thought I would take you through 5 things that I wish I'd known before starting my fitness journey, as it's definitely been quite a journey and there's a lot of things that I've learned along the way, a lot of mistakes I've made, and I just sort of wanted to share my tips and tricks with you to stop you from making these same mistakes, whether you're completely new to health and fitness or whether you've recently got into it or whether you're even just a long-term kind of fitness fanatic. Hopefully there'll be something in this video for everyone. So without further ado, let's get straight into it, and I hope you enjoy the video. So the first thing to always keep in mind is that it's not going to be a linear journey. Whatever your goals may be, you will have your ups and you will have your downs. However, often what will happen is overall you will see progress. But along that way, each session you're not gonna keep on progressing as quickly as you may think. You're likely to sort of be going up at a steady pace. However, there may be a session, for example, say where you couldn't lift as much as you could last time, but even though it's not quite as good as the last time, it will still be better than where you started. So rather than seeing your progress just going up and up and up constantly, it's more likely to go up a little bit, you may plateau or dip down a little, and then it'll go up some more, and it will carry on like that. But you'll never sort of dip down right back to where you started. So even though you may feel like you're having a few setbacks along the way, you'll still have overall progressed compared to where you were when you first started your fitness journey. And adding on from that, it takes a lot of trial and error to find what does and doesn't work for you, not only sort of in terms of progress, will it not be linear, but also finding what feels good to you, finding what you want to do and moving your body in a way that's right for you. You may find something that you just absolutely love. It might be going to the gym, it might be going out for runs, it might be swimming, it might be cycling. It literally could be any way of moving your body, but you might not find the thing that fits you perfectly straight away, and that's okay as well. You may end up doing that for a while, realise you're not seeing much progress in it, or realise you're not enjoying it so much and change to something else and feel like you're starting all over again. But just trying out quite a few things along the way will ensure that you actually end up doing something and being able to progress in something that is made for you and that suits you. The second thing to keep in mind is that if something doesn't sit right, you don't have to do it. I know from my personal experience, for example, I would get into a routine of having to get up early, go for a run. I wouldn't like to be out late the night before because it would mean that I wouldn't then be able to get up and go for my run the next day, and I'd let it interfere with my life. However, if something just doesn't sit right with you, if you're not enjoying it, if it doesn't suit your lifestyle and make you feel good, and it feels like more of a chore and a task, then you don't have to carry on with it. Readdress it, look at it, think, what is it about this that's not making me feel right? Is it the activity as a whole, or is it something in particular about it? And just try to focus on what you can change in order to make it work for you and ultimately make it something that you enjoy. Third thing is always remember that patience is key. It will take months, maybe even years for you to get to the place where you want to be. Often the people that you sort of see on social media, who you follow, maybe who you feel inspired by, they'll have been doing that for years or at least months, and you can't expect your chapter 1 to match their chapter 20. I love that quote. I don't actually know if they always use chapter 20, but it's definitely your chapter 1 versus however many chapters they are into their journey, because they all had to start somewhere. They would have been you one day, they would have been in that starting place as well one day. So just remember that patience is key. Enjoy the process, enjoy the journey, and don't let not seeing results quickly stop you from carrying on with what you're doing. Just know that if you're patient with what you do, you will eventually get the results that you want to see, whether that is being able to sort of physically do something, sort of running faster, running further, being able to lift heavier, possibly more of an aesthetic goal. Not that I personally like to focus on them, I prefer focusing on sort of performance over aesthetics, but whatever your goal may be, patience will always be key. The fourth thing is, just because you see someone else doing something doesn't mean it's right for you or that you have to do it. It's easy, again, possibly someone who you maybe follow on Instagram who you feel inspired by, and it's amazing that they make you want to move, but maybe the sort of workout style that they have and the way that they move their body doesn't feel right for you, or it's not something that you particularly enjoy. You can still feel inspired by them, you can still look up to them, but you don't have to take on their workout style. Often when it comes to sort of working out, exercising, moving your body, the first thing that comes to people's minds is the gym. If you don't enjoy the gym environment, if you don't find it works for you, you don't have to do that. That doesn't have to be the only form of exercise. As I mentioned before, you can get out, you can go outside for a run, you can go out for a cycle. Even just walking around more, moving around more can be highly beneficial. So just finding your own workout style and not feeling the pressure to copy others, or just doing something because someone else said it's worked for them or what you should be doing, is so important to actually enjoying the process and just enjoying what you're doing. And the fifth and final thing, which is probably one of the most important things, and that is it's easy to take exercise to the extreme, particularly when you're first getting into it and it's something new. It's easy to kind of almost get obsessed with it. However, that won't benefit you in the long run and it'll actually cause more harm than good. So don't let the thing that you sort of love and want to do start actually damaging your health rather than it being beneficial for your health. It's a great idea to sort of just take some time out to get to know core exercises, get to know, like I mentioned before, what works for you and what you enjoy. Enjoy the process, take it easy, take rest days when you need it, ensure you fuel yourself properly. Don't let sort of exercise override your life and get in the way of other commitments, as I mentioned before, like I used to do, where if I'd planned to do a set workout or planned to go out early in the morning, and let that affect sort of social events and other things going on in my life as well. So definitely find a good balance. Don't let it completely take over your life. Let it be a hobby, something fun on the side, but not something that your whole life revolves around, because that's when it can start to really become an unhelpful tool for your health rather than something that will really benefit you in the long run. And you definitely want to ensure that you're fueling yourself properly as well, because if you're over-exercising, under-eating, you will reach a point of burnout and you will just end up feeling lethargic and horrible, and you won't feel energized anymore. You won't have energy for your day-to-day life, you won't have energy for your workouts, and overall it just won't be a pleasant experience anymore. So that is everything for today's video. I hope that you found it useful and enjoyed it. Let me know if any of these tips apply to you, if you're going to use any of these, or if you've been through similar experiences yourself, or your own kind of fitness journey experiences too, and things that you've learnt along the way. I'd definitely love to know, so leave a little comment down below. Also, if you have enjoyed this video or found it useful, then be sure to smash a big thumbs up, as well as clicking on that little red subscribe button down below. And don't forget there is also that notifications bell that you can tap on so that you're notified whenever I upload. And I'll be sure to see you very soon with a brand new video. Bye!